Yeah, so we're
I'm
live.
gonna check out this podcast real quick.
Yeah, there might be a podcast going on tonight.
Yeah, something around here about a show or some shit.
Something.
Let's see what it's about. Valkyrie, air horn.
Valkyrie. From the Trial by Storm.
That's right.
Trial by Storm ain't nothing to fuck with, motherfucker.
My man.
Yeah, you'll have to tell us a little bit about that here, Buck. Hold on. God damn, it's long.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ.
It wouldn't stop.
Stop.
Just kept going.
Stop.
And going.
And going.
All right.
Going.
I gotta say, I love it when I log on and this like opening like shot right here with the finger. It's great. I think the Michael Myers skull was there mask was there for a second, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Eddie from John Nix. I still have his Crimson Ghost hanging up over there.
Yeah, Michael's sitting on top of my shelf at home, but it's on a lamp. So when the lamp's on, it looks like all you see is the eyes. It looks really fucking creepy.
We get all kinds of little killer gifts.
Yeah, we do.
Like this one. I can't find Rob's, though.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to
Rob's
Rob.
Our Final Feud.
So, I kid you not,
Coaster.
Shannon, what did I say as we were getting here? I'll tell you what I said. I said, fuck, I forgot the goddamn coaster again. It's hilarious because it's on my desk at my house in my room. It's like, it's right there. It's in my fucking face. And I made a mental note today. Hey, Rob, don't forget the fucking coaster. And did I forget it? Fuck yeah, I forgot it.
It's only been a couple months.
And
Yeah.
don't forget, we're still missing one of these.
Now that one I cannot account for.
Yeah, we're still missing
that was not me.
one of the court coasters.
So, for all of you guys who are
I
off
took that
the
home with
record,
me.
Did you
you
really?
knew it.
Oh.
But I kind of wish I did now.
I was going to put my money on Buck.
This one, if you have one of these, bring it back. You'll get a reward.
Hey.
Fucking karate chop in the neck.
Oh, yeah. Should we talk about who we have here?
Yes.
Or
Oh, yeah. No. Fuck. We got some people in here.
Do some intros.
Yes.
And
Go.
go.
Frank with Lunar Urge.
Hey.
Frank, if you would get up a little bit closer to that mic, you can go.
Frank with Lunar Urge.
That's your,
Awesome.
that's your microphone. Position it however you want. There you go.
might want to share it.
I'll let you.
There
Frank
you
was
go.
trying to be nice.
Somebody's got to share.
Take yours to you, and I'll.
Matt, just sit on Dave's lap. Y'all share one.
I've got the
Yeah.
double door
Working on it.
Dutch action here.
Ah, it's
Yeah.
a double Dutch. Back where I'm from, we call that the reach around. Hi, I'm Buck. Reach around lemons.
I'm Dave, Lunar Urge.
Matt, Lunar Urge.
and
Rob.
Rob.
I'm nobody.
Not even here.
So, real quick, those of you in the chats, how do we sound? You know, all that.
Yeah, give us.
Are we doing
Let us
stuff?
know.
Are we doing things? If you notice the ticker at the bottom, hashtag MGHOK gets you entered into the contest for 2 free tickets to Friday's show.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh yeah, we got a show this weekend.
It's gonna be fucking.
That we gotta
Oh, let's go to that.
talk. Yeah.
We should
You gonna be
go
there,
to that.
Buck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make it.
You wanna
Okay.
try to make it?
I
Yeah.
invited him on Facebook.
Did
I
you?
might have to get a ride with these.
I'm planning on going.
All right, we'll see when he gets there.
That's too funny. We have somebody special in the chat.
All right, we got.
We have a few special people. We got Tammy.
What up? What up?
Your
Hi,
captain
Tammy.
speaking. What's up, party people?
What's up, guys?
So
What's up,
fun
Russ?
fact, your captain speaking was the first band we ever had on Off the Record.
Yes.
Ah,
and live in the studio.
Oh my god! Yeah, go back and watch that.
Oh
one.
god. That
If
was-
you want some good shit.
Actually, no, don't go back and watch that.
no, it was a great episode.
It was a lot of fun.
There was a lot of fun.
Those guys are very funny,
Yeah, they are.
which really helped. 'Cause
It's just that
audio-
our quality was not.
Hey, look, when you rush to market, sometimes shit's just fucked up.
That's right. That's what happens when you rush excellence. Never
Yeah.
fucking rush excellence. That's
Yeah.
what happens.
Just piss it, right? Got
Samantha
it.
says, "What up, people?"
Samantha, Casey.
Casey said, "How bad are we publicly shaming the other 3/4 of Trial by Stone for not showing up tonight?"
Hey,
Tar and feather.
Casey
I
gets
know where you can find them this weekend. All of them. Well,
Friday.
except for maybe one of your trombonists.
tromboners.
Tromboners.
They're officially tromboners now.
But no, really, one of your tromboners, trombonists. One of your people that fucking play trombone, they're not in Tallahassee, right?
Yeah, Zach lives in Mount Dora.
Right on. That's
Which
what I
where the fuck is Mount Dora? Yeah, that's right. There's like 88 people in that town, including Zach and his two brothers.
thought. Is that in Florida?
Where?
Is that in Florida?
I
Mount Dora?
don't know where that
It is.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's kind of north of Orlando.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
Ah, gotcha. That.
Y'all play Dab Fest down there?
Dab Fest?
Yeah.
No, but I fucking feel
My wife goes down there every year for it. She never makes it there though.
You guys should totally play that thing.
Don't threaten me with a good time, mister.
We have Cave Videos.
That.
Says, hey, Frank, Buck,
What's
Dave,
up,
and
dude?
Matt. What's up, dudes?
Hey.
Hey, Pat.
What's up, Pat?
That's the man.
And he also says, "We're sounding great. Good.
Good.
Awesome.
Good. I like that.
Sweet.
Great.
Whoop, whoop.
Great is pretty good."
So how's everybody
Freaking
been?
out, man.
It's been a hot minute, I think,
Yeah.
since we last saw your show.
We had a really good show after the last one we were on here with y'all.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was fun. It was something new for us because it was our first all original show.
Right. I was going to
We've
ask
been playing
about
as a
that.
cover band for a long time and
Right.
got up there and played. What was it? 10 of ours?
Mhm.
Eight of ours. It
Yeah.
was awesome.
And I know
It was
that
fun.
on the last show you had said that this was kind of like the new scene for you
Mhm.
because you weren't really introduced to this, but Dave being part of it, So I know that at the show, like you had come up to me at one point and you're like, okay, and who's that one? And who's that one? And you're trying to piece together which band everybody was with.
Yeah.
So what was it like actually mingling with like all these other bands that you potentially have never even had the chance to meet before?
A lot of it, it was really cool meeting everybody from all the bands.
Yeah.
Some of it was a little bit harder than what I typically listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I wandered out back and found these guys,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
I was like, I love this.
Oh yeah.
So when found out we were partnered with you for the gig, was very excited to hear that.
Yeah, man, I'm stoked.
Enjoyed hearing what y'all play.
Oh yeah.
Got to meet a lot of neat people, nice people, had fun.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Looking forward to doing it again. Love what they've got going on out at Legacy, and hope to be
Yeah.
a part of that as well.
Wait till you hear the new PA. Ooh, it is so good.
Long as they don't change the barbecue.
I know.
Yeah,
still
don't
mad.
change the
Like,
barbecue.
mess with the barbecue.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't mess
Leave-
with a good
leave
thing.
Summers alone.
Yeah, change the ownership, change the fucking sound, and change everything. Don't fuck
Don't
with the
Don't-
Have you
barbecue.
guys
don't
ever
fuck
been
with
there
the food.
during the week for lunch?
No,
Oh God, it's
There's a line out
slammed.
the door most
It
of
I
is
believe it.
And, like,
slammed.
You'll show up,
I fully believe it.
have your food, and be back at work.
Yeah.
Everything I've kind of dabbled a little bit, and everything that I've had is just fucking great.
It's so good.
Yeah,
It is amazing
everything is
food.
so good.
So we were. I was at Legacy on Saturday and went to go to the show thing that they had there, and like Buck had mentioned the drum that me and Buck were sitting there. My little brother, we were sitting there and we were like watching the show, and I was like, it's like you could feel it in your chest every time he hit that bass. You're like, oh, it was so nice.
That's what you want to feel, yeah.
It
That's
was
the way
so
it's
nice.
supposed to be. Like
Yeah.
you should,
Yeah.
like the kick drum should be making you simultaneously like be hard to breathe.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
kind of feel like you got to shoot
Am I
your
having a
pants.
heart
So
attack?
it's got to hit you like here and like in the bottom in the downstairs
Yes,
too.
yeah.
So
That's what
Did
it's
I
supposed to
hear
be.
and it was sounding good.
I've heard a rumor at the show that was Floyd's old system. Is that right?
I heard that too.
That would not surprise me.
I don't believe that was.
It would-
It's a brand new PA system from what I understand, and they got Shaggy running sound.
Well, yeah.
Okay, that's probably what it is.
Well,
Yeah.
Shaggy knows what's
So
Yeah,
That's
that
what
was,
he's
that was cool.
doing.
We
So-
had Shaggy running our
so for
stage.
all
Yeah,
intents
that was the
and
best I've ever
purposes,
sounded.
it was Woods.
right.
It
well,
was really
I want to
good.
say that they got
Except it
some of
sounded
the-
good though. Was I ain't gonna say Floyd song. Unfortunately.
Oh yeah, that was kind of sketch sometimes at Floyd's, but I want to say one of the systems, maybe the one that they're going to put outside or something.
I think
Yeah.
maybe the one they put outside, yeah. But I know the one inside is new. They had
Sweet.
people there, and shout out to Legacy because that PA sounds amazing in there now.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
You-
I'm excited to play it next time then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They really did. I was talking it up on the ride over here. I was like, man,
Oh
that
god.
room sounds good. The drums sound so good.
You're gonna
Yeah.
love it. Being a drummer, you're gonna love it. So you weren't here for the last
Yeah,
show.
I was actually out of town, so unfortunately I missed it last time, but glad to be here. And
Awesome. So how long have you been playing drums?
I have been playing drums off and on since I've been about 8 years old.
so 2 years.
But 2 years, you
Yeah.
know. But with Lunar Urge, probably about 11 plus years. I started with them when I was a senior in high school.
Oh, wow.
So been playing with them a long time. Been through a lot of changes, different bass players, different guitar players, different songs, things like
You
that.
just kept
So
getting rid of guitar players.
Yeah. So I've been with them for a long time and playing for a while, and it's a passion of mine.
You were really good. You
Thank
were
you.
really good. It was the first time seeing you guys live at the last show that was at the Warrior, and you were really good. You
Thank
were
you.
really good. I was impressed, and it's kind of hard to impress me. So
Well,
I was
thank you.
impressed.
Thank you.
So Dave,
Mm-hmm.
question for you.
Yep.
Well, I guess it's for Frank too, and for Matt.
So
So,
whatever.
so
Alright.
new stuff coming out soon. Yeah, no.
Recording wise,
Mm-hmm.
well,
We
someone
got to
would
talk
have
to a
to.
guy about that.
We have to ask a guy to come record.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Is this guy kind of
You could probably
He-
put in a
he's-
good
he-
word for it.
Yeah.
Could I?
he's pretty busy.
Uh.
He's got a lot going on. We know which one we're going to record. Yes,
Okay.
we're ready.
Are you at liberty to say where you'll be recording?
No, it's up to Josh.
No, I can't say Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
At Josh.
Yeah. Hashtag Josh.
You mean Josh from Tragic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Nice.
He did all the other ones, and we were perfectly happy with it. I know he's got a lot going on, and we're not in a huge rush to do it,
Yeah.
but we do know which song we want to do.
Hell yeah.
We've been playing it for 2 years now, so it's ready to go.
That's awesome.
And then we'll have 4, and that's an EP.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So maybe we'll put them together. And
Hell yeah.
I am stoked to hear that Josh is going to be recording your album, or your music, whatever EP, whatever the fuck you want to call it. They just released a single yesterday, and the production on this fucker is goddamn amazing.
oh yeah. I
Yeah.
heard that
It is
today,
fucking amazing.
Actually,
Yeah.
listen to it today. It was
They played it in
Kicks ass, yeah.
Panama City at 97X.
97X.
They played it.
Yep, I love
Yeah.
97X.
I do too. I wish our radio station
Oh.
would be that way here.
It's
Like something.
yeah.
Something that's not,
The
Dirty the
100
Dead Man,
plus,
or-
yeah.
Yeah, something.
So this way we won't have to listen to fucking Hell's Bells and
That part.
Yeah.
Same shit we've been listening
Yeah.
to the last 10 years.
the last 30 fucking years in
Yeah.
some cases.
Hashtag MGHOK to win 2 tickets to
Oh,
the
yes.
show Friday.
By the way, yeah, that too. MGHOK. MGHOK.
make it hot.
MGHOK.
Hashtag.
Hashtag.
Case does not matter. Make it uppercase, lowercase. Who cares?
Frank.
Put it in there.
It can be a
You,
lowercase hashtag.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep. It is not case sensitive.
Good to know.
Frank, you made a really interesting observation at the last show at the Warrior. So Lunar Urge, you guys, I guess you want to say are at some point primarily a cover band, and you guys played a show of all originals. You said that you were the only band that played all originals. There was one other band I didn't think about at the time. There was one other band that played all originals. I think it was Filth, actually.
Oh, I thought all the bands, most of the bands were playing a lot of originals, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but you made an interesting point though. All the bands, with the exception of Filth, played a cover.
Yeah, I did notice that too.
Yeah.
It was just funny because we specifically didn't play covers.
Right, you did not
Yeah.
play any covers
Yeah.
at all.
Hey, and more power to him. All the covers I heard were amazing.
Oh yeah, no, they were all
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Yeah,
Especially like Ember Fading, of course.
yeah.
Just sitting back there, just like, how the hell is this even possible? Like, what are y'all doing? It's just embarrassing.
But those guys are some of my favorites.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And they're in the chats.
Hey, speaking of,
Hey.
See, and
What's up, guys?
I said that before I saw you in the chat. So, hi.
Yeah, Ember Fading killed it that night. They were awesome. I mean, they kill it every time, but
and Ember Fading, their originals are
Oh,
some
yeah.
bangers. Too.
they are, yeah.
I don't want to call them a cover band because their originals, I'm a really big fan of.
Oh yeah, me too.
I do believe they are recording a video
Mm-hmm.
for Abyss
Oh,
right now.
oh, that's awesome.
They are.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I
Very
got
cool.
to see a little bit of behind the scenes of it. It's going to be really cool. I'm excited. It's going to be a
but
good video.
As far as covers go,
Monticello
Rob,
Opera
yeah,
House.
I mean, we're playing Sunday.
Yeah.
We have a 3-hour show on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw that on
Yeah.
And
Facebook.
those usually turn into 4
And
hours.
those turn into 4 hours.
Last time we did that, we started 15 minutes early, and
At least a half
just one
hour
more
early.
turned into about a dozen more.
Right.
So what
Yeah.
you're saying is that you might be playing a few covers, two or
Just,
three.
just a couple more.
Oh,
Yeah.
on Friday night?
No, your 4-hour gig
Oh, we are playing, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we
might
are.
be a few covers thrown in there.
But we're going to have a bunch of them on Friday night, too, actually, because it is our second original gig. We only have about 30 minutes worth of stuff. So
Is there any Led Zeppelin in your repertoire?
it can
There
be.
is actually.
Ooh,
There-
so
there-
Cashmere is one of my favorite.
Oh, I
that'd be
wish.
cool.
That's one of my
Yeah.
all-time favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
did.
man.
We actually used to do more Led Zeppelin than we dumped it. Believe it or not. But we do.
We do rock and roll.
We do rock and
you know?
roll.
Okay.
Matt can almost play the drums right.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can,
A serviceable cover of it.
yeah. You know.
It's just an excuse for me to walk around with the wireless and not really pay attention because I'm just open string droning.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whee!
Any Zeppelin though, I'm good for though.
Nice.
You know.
Oh yeah.
So.
So I have a question for Buck. When's that release date for that?
Oh yes, let's talk about that.
Oh,
Oh my God,
try.
bro.
I don't know. Like we have 311 coming up with Thunder the Snake and Falls Chase. So I'd
Yes.
be thinking about something like that. Little Harley Davidson reunion. So we're gonna go first. Falls Chase can go last on that show. I don't know.
I'm gonna need a better answer than that.
Am I allowed to talk about this? Yeah.
But before you get too
Wait.
far, though, for a second, I thought you were playing with 311.
Yeah.
It's like holy
Me too.
shit.
Like low key.
Just gonna drop. Oh fuck it, we're playing with 311, so I don't know what we're gonna have.
Time out.
We played Sunfest in West Palm Beach, and those guys were on the ticket, and
Oh, sweet.
it was one of those festivals like downtown where they're like weren't just like you didn't get like a weekend pass to like go in like if you were there, and they're like, "Who are you guys?" And we're like, "We're 311." They're like, "Oh, you got dreads? Okay, you must be."
right.
Hey, if
No.
you act like you're supposed to be there,
None of
really.
those guys have dreads, which is
I was gonna say it's funny that you say it because those guys are like the fucking clean cut motherfuckers. I think one of them might have moderately long hair. I think their guitarist might have like shaggy kind of thing going
Yeah.
on, but otherwise those guys are super fucking clean cut.
Super
yeah, for the
cool
most
guys.
part. He plays a PRS and fucking shreds that.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
by
it
the way.
does. Yeah,
I can't stand 311 vocals, but the
Oh.
music is fucking dope.
yeah.
Yeah, they were super cool guys. I actually got to meet them way back in the day, and they were chill as shit.
I bet they were.
Nice.
They
Fuck
sat
yeah.
down and had lunch with the crew. Like I was a stagehand. They had us sit with them to eat. It was fantastic.
Wow.
It was really cool. Them,
That's cool.
311, Sugar Ray, and a little tiny band in a U-Haul
Sugar
trailer
Ray.
called Incubus.
Yeah.
Who is we have a Facebook user says, "What up, fellas?"
What
Just-
up?
What
What
up?
are these?
We don't-
User in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
Kim says she saw 311 in West Palm Beach.
Nice.
Nice.
That's awesome. Who would you guys say is the most famous person you've ever met?
Besides Jade.
Yeah.
Jay does know everybody. Yeah. Pretty sure. I met Tom Selleck.
Really?
No shit.
That's pretty good.
That's
The mustache.
That's pretty famous.
It was remember that movie Mr. Baseball,
Yeah.
Yeah.
where he played like baseball in Japan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Tom Selleck's a huge fucking Detroit Tigers fan. If you ever watch Magnum, he's always wearing a Detroit Tigers hat.
Yeah.
And he did spring training with the Detroit Tigers, who do spring training in Lakeland,
Damn.
like right where I grew up. And like my favorite baseball player at the time, his name was Cecil Fielder. He like turned out to be a flop. But like I saw him leaving like after the game, and I had a brand new white baseball. My dad's like awesome like work ballpoint pen. Just like, Mr. Fielder, will you sign my baseball? He's like, scram, kid. Like basically just like get the fuck out of here.
No.
And like I was like by myself, like he wasn't like getting swarmed. He just
Right.
like, and then I'm like,
Oh.
my dad like goes, go ask that guy for his autograph. And it's like he's like mobbed by people and shit like
Right.
that. And, like my dad puts me on his shoulders and like I like hand my ball and stuff like that, get it back. I'm like, Tom Selleck, who is that? My dad goes, Magnum PI. I was like, holy shit!
That's awesome.
That's one.
For me, it'd probably be Leon Wilkinson, a bass player for Skinner. He
Yeah.
was actually married to one of my cousins.
What?
Growing up, I didn't know that. I actually met him at my grandmother's funeral.
Oh, wow.
Interesting fella.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, though. Huh.
That usually.
Willis Lynn.
It's fun to mention that because I actually met Rosington in Georgia. They were doing a festival, and I was going after him, and I heard him, and funny because of a person I see it on camera, but
He's
like like 5 foot, and I couldn't believe how short he was, and he handed me a pic, and we talked for a minute or two.
Wow.
But it was very cool.
Wow.
That was another one that was on the plane when it went down.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Dave?
Depends on what you mean by meat, because I was a stagehand for a long time. So
Oh, that's
we don't
true.
This could take up the rest of the show.
yeah, that's like y'all get
People actually had a conversation with.
Still a long list?
Yeah, it's still pretty long. 'Cause we used to hang out there at the Moon and get autographs and hang out with people. And I mean, I don't most famous
To you.
to me.
Let's say your favorite.
Or memorable.
Or memorable, yeah.
It'd still be stagehand related, but so I told you all the Cher story last time I was here.
Yep.
I got to meet Alan Jackson.
Nice.
He was really cool.
Fuck yes.
I've always wanted to meet him.
Like I
You
said,
said Dolly Parton was really cool.
Dolly Parton was super cool, but I
Dolly
didn't
Parton's awesome.
personally meet her.
Oh, okay.
But she was super cool. We all had lunch with 311 Sugar Ray and Incubus,
Right.
like I was saying. And I didn't know any of their names, so I can't drop a name on that. But, you know, I was sitting
Yeah.
there with 311 and Sugar Ray.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I don't know. I've met professional bass fishermen no one here probably cares about, but I was like, holy shit, it's Kevin Van Dam. So, like, you know, just, exactly. I don't know. Probably, like, as far as who everyone else knows, probably Alan Jackson probably be the most famous person that I one-on-one with.
I always wanted to meet him. I want to know what he
Super
smells
cool.
like.
He was very.
Wow. Really, Jade?
I
Yes.
can't say that I can remember.
Well, shit. Now I want to know what he smells like.
Right? See, when you put it out there, everybody wants to know.
But he was super down to earth. Really cool guy.
Speaking of celebrity smells, Josie Scott always actually smelled okay, like clean. Josie Scott saliva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen them a few times, and you know, I was like, you know, fucking this close to them. So of course, you could smell people that are, you know, basically at arm's reach with. And Josie Scott, I remember, always smelled kind of good.
Are you off your fucking meds or something?
What the?
As a matter of fact, I am on my meds. Thank you.
Oh my God! Talk about smelling this dude's saliva.
Oh wait, I did meet 50 Cent.
Hey.
Oh,
Okay, I'm a little
That
jealous
counts.
about that.
When I worked at Blockbuster, he came in, and I didn't know who he was at the time, but he came in like his crew and shit, like 2 like Escalades like full of dudes you did not want to fuck with, and which was funny because like they go to the buy section, and like dude comes up with like $200 worth of just like DVDs to buy, like kind of dumb shit like Made in Manhattan. And, like, I'm like, dude, you guys look fucking tough as shit. And you're like, you're getting this stupid fucking rom-com stuff. And he was like, but he was like, yeah, man, it's just for the ride. You know, we had to be in Tallahassee. We got to go back, tonight. So it's just to watch in the car. And it's like, oh, you guys are just, you don't give a shit. You're just like,
buying to buy.
throwing spaghetti against the wall to see if it's something that will hold your attention while you guys are in the car. It's like, well, there's actually some good shit out right now. We can go get you some, some good stuff. Like Red Dragon had just come out, like the Silence of the Lambs shit. And it was like,
oh yeah,
and
that was a good movie.
Yeah.
And he was super cool. Like I said, I had no idea who he was. And at the time, I was spinning records. And I was really into turntablism, and like, so we just started talking about mixing records and shit like that. Like we're just like random, just everyday people talking, and super cool. And then like they go to leave, and he's like, "Hey man, let me kick you a demo." And he gives me a burned CD.
Yeah.
And I go over to my buddy's house like after work because we'd spin records. That was our thing. And I was like, "Hey man, somebody gave me like some cool hip hop shit to listen to." And it was that club. It's like that song. It's like, "It's your birthday. See you in the club. Give me a hug."
In the club.
Like,
yeah.
and like we were just like, dude, this is fucking dumb. And it was like, okay.
This will never sell.
And then I literally saw him on TV the next day. It was like that song was on TV. Holy shit!
Speaking of
like
birthdays,
never was like, yo, I'm so and so, like I'm a big deal, blah blah. He was super cool. So I always got to give like
Nice.
props to him on that one. He was
That's
That's
super
cool
cool.
shit.
isn't today Preston Hook's?
Oh shit! Today is his fucking birthday.
That's right.
God damn it! It's your birthday.
We gonna party like it's your birthday. We gonna sip a car. Oh, you don't have the whole song on there.
I got the notification that today was his birthday, and I meant to say happy birthday, and I was busy working at the moment.
Happy birthday, Preston!
Happy birthday.
What's up, Preston?
Happy birthday.
That's awesome.
That's a good dude, Preston.
That's a very good.
He is
Yes.
a good dude.
Yeah.
And he's very good at what he does.
Yes, fuck he
Yes,
is.
Absolutely.
he is. He is really good at what he does.
That's some horse shit that he didn't get on Rockview this year, though.
Oh yeah,
I
Yeah.
know.
Straight up, they're fucking lost, man.
I agree. He would have gotten some sick shots. That's awesome. Speaking of Rockville, just as a heads
Rockville,
up,
did I say
for
Rockview?
you did.
Welcome
I wasn't going to point it out.
We're not gonna correct
Welcome to
you.
Rockview.
But speaking of Rockville, in the coming weeks, we have a bunch of bands that are going to be playing the main stage at Rockville
Yes.
on the show. So make sure you guys tune in, and you might hear your new favorite band. You never know. We had a few already.
Yeah, I really like Voodoo Moonshine.
Yeah, Voodoo
That's such a
Moonshine's really
good
good.
name.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about these bands. I have not heard of fucking any of them,
Oh, they're
and so it's
really
new
good.
music to me, and I will be listening to their shit before they get on the show.
Oh, they're all really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
So just be sure to tune in. And if you haven't noticed by the thing across the bottom of your lovely screen,
MG.
yeah, make sure you use hashtag MGHOK in the comments. You can win
MGHOK.
2 free tickets for this Friday show to see these
If
guys.
you don't, it's your loss. You got to pay to get in. Or sneak in through the bathroom window.
I
I don't even know if they have a bathroom.
I'm
They
assuming,
do.
I'm guessing.
They
Yeah.
do.
A lot of times,
It's even got a door on it,
But not a
Wow.
window.
right?
Nice. But no window
But not a window.
means you got to chew a hole
Oh.
through the wall.
There's only 2 glory holes.
You got to crawl through one of them.
So this is going to be your first time playing, right?
yes.
Yes,
It is.
for us.
No matter
For
who
sure,
you-
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For you too, right? First
Yeah,
time
didn't
playing
this
there?
place just open up?
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had already scoped the place out. Well, you have scoped the place out.
Yeah,
You-
Yeah,
when,
yes.
when
You
hung
saw,
out with
yeah.
Ember Fading and
That's
I
right.
really,
Falls Chase
wanted to
and
go to
Our
that
Fall
show,
Feud.
but I
was
just
fucking
couldn't make
dope.
it. I was
Yeah.
so booked up.
I'm
Couldn't
stoked
make it.
about this room, man. It reminds me of like the old punk rock clubs we used to, go hang out in.
Oh yeah.
It's not huge, but it's not tiny.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it looks like it's about the size of this room.
It does look like that from pictures, and
Yeah.
that's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
But it's not.
Okay.
It's
Twice
actually
as big as the tree.
it's like 1 3/4 size. No, it's legit. The stage is a little smaller than this room. Right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's legit.
Oh,
And
okay.
And they
Yeah.
do have some drink specials and shit going on that night too.
I hope
They
so.
do.
Yeah.
They posted that. I want to say today. I don't remember any of them offhand, but
Yeah, I know it was. I talked to them the past couple of days, and it was a little bit edited, but I know that they're doing the twisted tea with lemon drop, like
Ooh.
$7.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That
Yeah,
does
I
sound
think
good.
they have twisted tea on tap.
shit.
Oh,
And
slap
I
me.
was, I was
that
like,
shit.
what?
I'm about to say,
Yeah,
I was like, I know where I'm sitting.
drinking
under
like
that.
water.
Get me all sticky.
Wheezing the jit ooze.
Nice. Pauly Shore coming back up again today. Hell yeah.
Oh, another little fun fact that a lot of people missed. Those of you that were here for the intro, that I stole that from Bucks. That was a little sneak peek of Valkyrie.
Oh, yes. So, bro.
Bruh,
Bro.
Brah.
bruh, bruh.
Sir.
Rah.
Sir. Buck.
He's got a button for everything. Pew pew.
This shit. this shit right here.
I have that copyright. I just made 17 cents off of that.
That is Buck's laser. You were saying
This-
something?
Yes, I was. Thank you, asshole.
Let me put the camera back on you. All right, ready to go.
How close am I? How? Because I can't
He
see.
zoomed right in.
Extreme.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's
Pretty
so-
fucking.
yeah.
Yeah, your head looks
Yes.
monster. Your head is his entire torso.
I do have a big head. That's what she said.
Matt, maybe Matt has
I
a
heard
small
her.
torso. I don't know. But anyway,
Buck, congratulations. You have shit coming out, and I'm just such a big fan of your music. I'm a big fan of everything that I've heard. It is like 20, 30 minutes of just great fucking music. I told you in our little chat, it ends with this cool fucking chill bass line that's got a little fuzz to
It's
it.
got, oh man, we just
And
drop the fuzz on that.
it's just-
yeah, dude.
It's just the fucking sprinkling.
Steve had a total boner for that fuzz in the studio. He
Yes.
was like, oh wait, Big Muff
I almost
did the bass Big
almost
Muff
used
on
that.
it, and it's just like he was just like,
You
I want to use this on
Almost
everything
used
now.
that. I almost used
It's
that
like
joke.
no, don't.
Should have.
It was the perfect way of ending.
I couldn't. I wasn't inspired.
It was just perfect, man. It was so good. It was so goddamn good.
Fuck knows I'm gonna make videos for all this shit anyways.
No, that's true.
I'm just gonna get drunk one night. And, here you go, buddy.
As long as it's Luke Skywalker with googly eyes.
The googly eyes one was
I got
pretty
that.
good.
That whole video could have just been the googly.
I got that video loaded up. We'll play it tonight.
I can't-
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait.
Yeah, which is off that 4-album EP.
Yeah, I guess it's an EP. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 14 minutes and 68 seconds of straight music.
Yeah,
and it is straight,
it was.
like no pauses.
It's like one of those things you put in, you hit play, and you just let it go,
And you chill.
It was that. Yeah, it was that.
I don't smoke myself, but if I were a stoner, I mean, it's just perfect chill music. It really is, man. It's so goddamn good.
Mason couldn't remember Trial by Stone, so when I had it playing in the car, he was in the back seat and he's like, "Mom, the Stones," because he couldn't remember. He was like, "That's the Stones." I'm like, "Yes, but it's the Stones."
Mom, that's the
Okay.
guys that I totally burned on your show.
Just stop living your dreams. It's never gonna happen.
What you told Steve?
I was like,
We're just like, thanks, dude.
thanks, Debbie Downer. Jesus.
You were on stage with us, jerk.
Yeah, living your dream.
He still asked, like, he's like, or is that band going to be there so I can get on stage? I'm like, no, they're not playing tonight. He's like, oh, okay,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, I told him he has a standing invitation anytime he ever
He's
wants to
going
get
to
on
take
stage.
you up on
So-
that. Should never have opened that door.
Shit, I'll give him a mic.
Oh God, don't do that.
This is your show now, dude.
We also have a little
Rip
bit
on
of
other
Lunar
people
Urge
besides
to
us.
play.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Hooray.
Hell yeah.
Real quick, videos popped up.
Said folk. Said, "Hey Buck, sorry I didn't get to talk with you more at the show. At the last show, I was doing some testing."
Well, you done fucked up, man.
You done mess up, Aaron.
Tragic says, "What up, boys?
Tragic.
Hey,
What up?
Go check out their new single they just put out. Remember."
Oh yeah, they just dropped some new shit.
This. Oh.
They did.
it sounds so good. That song's awesome.
It did. It does sound really good. So you guys want to hear a little bit of Lunar Urge?
I
Get a
do.
little.
I do.
Get a little
I do.
Yeah, crank
taste.
it
I do. Do it. Do
I get
it.
to 11.
Is this the yeah, it's the
This one goes to 11.
Why don't you just make 10 louder?
And 3.
All right, Matt, count us in.
3, 2.
I must have told you I love you 1,000 times or more. I want you to know what my love is for. I wanna lay beside you each and every night. Every time you touch me, it feels so damn right. I just can't get enough of you. I just can't get enough of you. I must have told you I love you 1,000,000 times or more. Every time I touch you, you leave me wanting more. I wanna lay beside you each and every night. Every time you touch me, feels so damn right. I just can't get enough of you. 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 I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough of you. I just can't get enough of you. I just can't get enough of you. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough. I just can't get enough of you.
I'm like,
The
as a
drums
drummer,
go.
I'm like, what?
How did that go?
Like if Oliver Stone was writing songs.
I'm like, where do I go with this?
Sweet Jesus. Go ahead. I know what I was going to do.
Oh, okay. You totally like caught me off guard. I was like, wait, what's going on? What did happen?
What are we doing?
What are we doing again? So, what would you guys say has been your most favorite performance thus far?
Of our show?
Mm-hmm.
Man, the Moon was really cool.
I was going to say that was.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah,
I would
we opened for Strutter, which was a Kiss tribute band.
Yeah,
That was a blast.
that sounds fun.
But the actual most fun show was probably that show on St. George Island.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was by far.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
There was lewd and lascivious behavior.
Shows with naked girls are more fun.
Shows with naked girls are the way to go.
Sometimes.
Correct. You are correct. We have that same story that's not as fun as that one.
That's a very REM statement you made there. You know, like everybody hurts.
Yes.
Sometimes.
I'll elaborate.
No, that's okay.
No,
Actually, I do have a question for everybody at the table. Starting with Frank, who are your favorite artists of your instrument? And since your vocals and guitar, you go twice.
Throw me under the bus to start with.
Yep.
I really gravitate towards like ZZ Top,
Okay.
Billy Gibbons.
Oh, yes.
I like it's and you playing as a 3-piece. You got to try and find a way when you're playing a solo that doesn't feel empty.
Mm-hmm.
And so I learned a lot from listening to them. Very influenced by Skinner, but at the same time, we do a lot of like he said the one song we did, Just Can't Get Enough of You.
Mm-hmm.
So that sounded like maybe Dawkins or Cult. To me, Vivian Campbell was one of my influences, and that was kind of where I came with that solo.
Oh, okay.
I really liked him when he was with Dio before he joined.
Okay.
Obviously, that was pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
As far as vocals, favorite would be Freddie Mercury.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
There's him and then there's the rest.
Frank just scored brownie points.
Yep.
Brownie points.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
can't
love
tell
it.
you how many songs I've took and like, hey, let's try this Queen song. And they're like, you can't sing. I'm like, I know.
I never fucking said I could.
I just want to play it. Just play it.
Don't die.
Not on property. We got two rules. Two rules on this property.
Don't
be a
die on
dick.
property.
Don't be a dick and do not die on that property.
Gotcha.
You know how much paperwork that is?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's very much
Being a dick? I know.
It's a lot of. You got to fill out affidavits. All that.
Buck,
What's up? Oh, what?
favorite guitarist and favorite vocalist.
All right. So, wait, like as far as like an approach for music, or just like who's like just the best?
In your opinion. Yep.
My favorites are Joe Strummer from The Clash and Tim Armstrong from Rancid.
Okay. Okay.
That's
Good
if
choices.
those guys had an illegitimate child, that's the way I try to sing.
Nice.
Guitar, rhythm guitar, Dr. No from Bad Brains,
Mm.
Rocky George from Fishbone, and you gotta have some fucking Frank Zappa in there, man.
Yes.
Maybe a touch of some Santana too, for like
Ooh.
the silky smooth,
Oh.
but you gotta have the crazy in there. You gotta have the edgy. Like
Right.
the edgy is what I'm all about, man. Like it can't be too polished and in the groove. Like for me, I like the edgy.
That's a good
I
answer.
like it. I like it.
Dave?
I cannot.
Come
I'm
on.
not gonna.
Sit up a little bit.
Yeah.
Little bit.
Bass wise, I'm really like I appreciate technical bass, like Wooten and even to an extent Flea, which may not be what you would think of, but when you think of the way he makes simple things not simple.
Dude, you can't
It's-
fuck with me.
I know, but he's not necessarily in the same sentence as Victor Wooten. But honestly, John Entwistle, from and then and I like Tom Hamilton from Aerosmith. It's just the solid stuff. Duff, from Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
I really appreciate the small things that like Michael Anthony.
That was what I was going to
Yeah,
bring up.
Michael Anthony's probably in my head what I sound like.
Yeah.
You wish you were David.
I wish I did.
You wish you were him.
Actually, I really, really wish I could sing like Michael Anthony. That would be even better.
I was hoping with all my hopes that John Paul Jones was going to be.
Well, John Paul Jones would be one of the people that made me want to play bass.
Right. Okay.
I was super into, like, even when I played guitar way back. I would always learn John Paul Jones bass line.
Absolutely.
And Tom Hamilton from Aerosmith, because I was like, oh god, these are so good. And it's funny, even when I played guitar, I was always learning the bass line.
Mm-hmm.
And I just gravitated naturally into that, and I did never look back.
Okay.
It didn't even bother me. So, but like I said, you're more fundamental people that have a flair to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be more of my bass.
I like it.
Go to.
Okay.
Yeah. And so for me, I'd say
Sit
I'm
up.
more of a mix between like John Bonham and more well, and
My
like
man.
Keith Moon, Tommy Lee. Know to have the rhythm, but know to do the fills when you need to come in.
Mhm.
You don't need to do the fills all the time,
Like
but
Lars Ulrich.
exactly Lars
Yes.
Ulrich, things
God
like
damn
that.
it.
But like as a drummer, you want to be that steady beat, but at the same time, you want to come in and make those fills when you want to make the fills. You don't want to showboat the whole time, but
Right.
like make those fills when they need to come in before like a solo, things that change within the song. Know when to come in and things like that. But
Right.
less is more sometimes. So
I get that.
Outstanding.
I can't believe
That's
I
what
said that without saying Geezer Butler.
Oh, hey.
It's too late. I've already
Put me
called
on
the
the
cops.
You say that, I pulled up here listening to Heaven or Hell.
Right.
Heaven and Hell.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, put me on the spot.
Yeah, I've already called the cops. So too bad.
My bad.
Can't uncall them.
I thought about that too. It's like, well, like the way I play like my clean chords is strictly from the way that Bob Marley plays his clean. He never bars his chords. He plays from the top.
Right.
And so little things like that. I mean, we play reggae and Bob Marley's an influence. Yeah, of course. But it's just like little things like that. Like, I bet you guys didn't ever notice that he never bars his chords.
yeah.
I didn't know he had arms.
He's actually a Tyrannosaurus Rex. He just can't reach. So-
Being a guitar player, I get more excited about bassists that do play bar chords as opposed to single notes. And there's nothing wrong with those guys that do. There's nothing wrong with it, but especially when they are playing chords, on the bass, that's kind of shit that gets me excited.
It gets really muddy.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
in all these different, like low C tunings and all kinds of shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, it just turns into a big mess.
Who's really good at that though is Eugene from Ginger.
Yeah.
Bro,
That guy is.
I was
fucking
waiting.
Phenomenal.
I was waiting for like 10 seconds to be able to say Eugene from Ginger is. He kind of reminds me of
the best thing going.
of Ryan Martin of
Mhm.
Mudvayne a little bit,
I can see that.
but different. I don't know how to describe it.
His chord work is. Fuck.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
guy's so good.
I've been
Never-
listening to
never heard
Ginger.
of
Oh my god, Ginger's fucking.
I've
Oh,
been
yeah.
listening to Ginger a lot here recently.
They're
That,
really
that
good.
brings me on to the next question. What band do you want to kick on right now? You know how you just get stuck on one? Like
Yeah.
for me lately, it's been 12-Foot Ninja.
Right.
Okay, Tatiana.
Who the
sang
fuck
on
is 12-Foot Ninja? That's the best fucking band name I've
She
ever
did?
heard of.
Mm.
Oh, dude, I got something to show
You know
you.
what?
Hell yeah.
Don't
These guys
worry
are
about it. I'll
fucking
find out.
dope.
Look it up.
Yeah. No, I have to find out.
Yeah, Tatiana sang on a
I-
12-Foot Ninja song.
I have to find
Semi
out.
recently, last year.
Okay.
I think it was last year.
Okay.
They're awesome. 12-Foot Ninja.
Frank, Leonard Skinner.
No, what I've been not far off. No, a band out of Tampa that broke up in, I believe, '95. Stranger. I've been listening to them quite a bit. And some
Okay.
badass Florida rock.
Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Buck?
Dude, I'm crushing on some Ember Fading right now, man.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
My boy in the brewery was like super into Tool and shit, and he's been blasting. I was like, yo, dude, fucking, you got Spotify? Check out my friends. And he's
Yes.
just like, what? So yeah, I'm totally crushing on some Ember Fading right now.
Oh, yeah. Dave?
Ginger,
Yeah.
Yep.
Spirit Box,
Oh
That's a good
yes.
Wage War.
That's a good
I'm
one.
more into the heavier stuff as far as modern things go.
Yeah.
He and I speak the same language apparently.
Yeah. Mostly Spirit Box and Ginger at the moment. Like truthfully, I just love everything they do. I Prevail. Amon Amar.
Monomartha's really good.
I did say one, but okay.
Dave's over that.
Avatar,
Avatar is
yes.
fucking amazing.
Failure to follow instructions, -2 points. Matt, what do you got, buddy?
I'm kind of all over the place with my streaming. Like, I'm from like reggae to like all the way with Ginger.
Mhm.
Right now, I'm kind of like in the middle with like Dirty Honey.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Like 80s, 90s kind of sounding,
Yeah.
AC/DC, Aerosmith. That's kind of where my head's at right now. But I'm kind of all over the place, depending on my mood. You know, depending on what I want to hear. But yeah.
What was yours again?
12-Foot Ninja.
That's what you're stuck on?
Yeah, they are so good.
They are.
really
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of them lately.
If you like 12-Foot Ninja, then you'll probably like Ginger. It's
Yeah.
it's within the realm of gent, right? It's got the fusion. It's got a little bit of reggae, like just a little
How'd that go?
little pinch, a little.
I don't think I have a Twinkle
how'd that go
Toes
again?
button.
Do it one more time, Don.
You need to
you
check
got
those
the,
buttons.
Which one?
it's got to be on us this weekend.
It's like the PBS, like, now you know.
Yeah.
Don't stick the fork in the toaster.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Tammy says highly suspect.
That is a good
Yes.
one.
Oh yeah. for
Those
sure.
guys don't get enough props.
They
I think.
don't.
I talk to some people and they're like, man, full college suspect. And I'm like, dude, they are good. They got some really good shit.
Yeah.
You know, My Name is Human is like the popular one,
Mm-hmm.
but they got a lot of good shit out there. I like them.
Shadow of the Earth covered
Mm-hmm.
My Name is Human
Mm-hmm.
and did a really awesome
Yeah,
job
they
with
did.
it.
Yeah.
When's
I
the
don't
last
know.
time you heard a really shitty cover of something?
If I say it out loud, they're gonna throw shit at me.
No.
Fucking anything Five Finger Death.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
I am not a fan.
I
I'm not a
hate
fan.
Same.
I hate
I liked
Finger
their
Death
first
Punch.
album and their original songs were
No.
great, but then the covers started and then they just god.
No, I can't. No.
I've seen them live and I gave them a try. I've watched them 3 times live and it's not for me. I mean, hey, everybody has different opinions.
5 Flavor Fruit Punch.
I'm not a fan of their covers at all.
Yeah,
So-
I'm not a fucking
Personal.
fan.
So
I'm with you on
on,
that one.
on that question right there, so a lot of people fucking hate on Sublime. But do you hate on Sublime because you hate on Sublime, or you've seen so many shitty fucking cover bands do Santeria
Yeah.
and
What I
whatever,
Pawn Shop.
like
Yeah.
What I got.
fucking
Yeah.
and
Two
just
joints, yeah.
so I feel like that's a thing. It's just like
I agree with that.
shitty ass fucking cover like bands who like kind of understand playing like hip hop or reggae, playing Sublime and fucking making you never want to listen to that shit.
Yeah.
You know what?
That is the thing.
That's a
You know?
genius idea. Buck, you are a goddamn genius.
Don't tell anybody.
We need a cover band union where they go over songs and be like, okay, you cannot play Killing in the Name of anymore. Take that off your set list.
Yes.
You're done.
Oh, we have that already written up.
To take off the set
Yes,
list?
God, please don't ever play that shit again.
Yeah. I think it's played out. Everybody knows you can do it. Pick a different song.
I'd
There's a
like
lot
to
of
vote.
songs out
I'd
there.
like to vote Mary Jane's Last Dance
Okay.
Yeah, that's
right now.
That's yeah.
Second.
So,
Yes.
so since we're having that conversation, the one that I would throw in there is I am fucking sick of hearing people cover Inner Sandman. Choose a different goddamn Metallica song. There's like 100 of them.
But they're not good. So who would want to cover
What?
a bad one?
I mean,
And
Enter
make it
Sandman's
worse.
not a good song. either.
What?
That part. That part.
Everything before that was good.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you guys. Appreciate y'all. Come on out to the show.
Last week, Rob quit the fucking podcast.
Hey, what was that? What was that?
Did you see Romexus play?
I did.
They kicked ass.
They did.
Oh,
They did. They did. Are you okay? Are you dying?
I was kind of dying.
It looked like you were dying a little bit. I wouldn't have been able to save you, man. Sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
Are you good?
Okay,
You don't seem like you're good. Are you sure?
it's cool.
Beer,
Cool.
This guy got me.
You know, Jane, I've been burned pretty hard. That was one of the harshest burns that's been delivered to
I'm
me.
Rob,
just
you
tired
told
of
us
That was
them.
almost as harsh as Mason gave us on the table here.
You told a joke last week, Rob,
Did I?
that showed a little bit of your underlayment. Yes, you told a joke. You said, "How did Metallica keep from?"
Oh yeah.
This is
Oh yeah,
true.
yeah.
This is true. You
Yeah.
did.
Would you care to tell it now?
Say it again.
Would you
Would you care to tell it now?
Oh well, yeah. So okay, I guess.
choose your words carefully.
Fuck. Now I've.
How did Metallica keep
Oh,
people on Napster
Right.
keep them from stealing their songs?
by not putting out.
Anything worth stealing?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There's that.
That's the thing.
Hey, during that era, that is absolutely true.
Hey, come on, the pots and pans that he played on St. Anger, that was
Shit,
fucking
that was so
awesome.
terrible.
Since he didn't get enough laughs, I hit the laugh track button.
Oh.
There's a track on that album that I love. It doesn't matter right now, but yeah,
He still played it with the pots and pans.
That album would be really cool if someone came and remixed the snare,
yeah.
and then you'd be like, "Oh, this is so much better than Load and Reload, which are total garbage."
Dude, you know what? That would be fucking karma because like how they took like Jason Newsted's bass out of Injustice for All and like didn't fucking tell him. They're
Yes.
like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
fucking like mix your bass out of this. Basically, he was like fucking like punched in Lars's drums.
And have you heard that remix with Jason's bass in the mix?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, his playing was so good on
I
that
can
album.
only imagine that dude was the coolest part of
His
Metallica.
playing was so good on that album. And it's
The
like,
only one.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go sue some kids.
I still remember when I went down to go buy St. Anger, I went down to Best Buy because I was really excited. New Metallica CD was coming out. By the time I got back to work, I was like, "Fuck! I want to go get my money back."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Horrible.
It was like, so my mom is
No,
a
it's pretty
huge.
bad. Yeah.
My mom is such a huge Metallica fan. Like that's the main thing I heard growing up because she told me that James Hetfield was my stepdad. So I went to school telling everybody James Hetfield was my stepdad, and then like I think it was one of yeah, I was like in first grade, and like my teacher was like, "Isn't your mom into chicks?" And I'm like, "Well, apparently not, because I have a stepdad, and his name is James, and he's in a band called Metallica." And I was like really defensive about it. So teacher had to like talk to my mom, like, "Look, I know you're like joking with her, but she like really thinks that James Hetfield is her stepdad." So my mom's like, "Yeah, you know that's not a thing, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know. Now I know, obviously, but."
It was a pretty cool
Yeah.
story, though.
That's fucking lame. She should just double down
She
and been like,
should
told your
have.
teacher, bitch.
That part. Well, she was dating
don't
my
know.
teacher, so yeah. My mom was dating my first grade teacher, which is
Well, you weren't always the only one, you know.
yeah, right. So
Is
yeah,
that why you harbor such deep-seated psychological trauma to talk bad about Metallica?
probably.
Okay.
I blame my mother. I blame my mother.
Good thing she didn't say Dave Mustaine.
Oh yeah, huh?
Ooh.
Touche.
Then you would hate Megadeth.
I would.
Then I'd have
That's
to.
not cool.
Then I'd have to call the cops on you.
You gotta uncall them though.
I'd
How
have
did
to
they get
uncall him. Okay, hold on. Not
Dave
that.
Mustaine is so
Just
fucking
kidding.
rowdy.
Yeah, right.
I need.
No, dude, we can't fucking hang out with you.
So
anymore.
I need Romexus to cover some Megadeth.
yeah,
They should do peace sales.
Yeah.
So, to my surprise, they actually covered Metallica. They covered fucking
That's what we were just talking
for
about.
whom the bell tolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit,
They did a-
Romexus is
they did-
covering Metallica?
And they did a great job on it too.
Oh,
Yeah, they did.
The
Yeah, they did.
and
They
the young high school band outside. What's the name of their band?
The
Fetish?
fetish.
Fetish.
Was it the Fetish?
Yeah.
I thought they played late. Oh, it was the Fetish.
Yeah.
They do Seek and Destroy,
Mhm.
which is super funny because in my first speed
No,
metal
wait,
band in
no,
high
no,
school, I
no,
did
no, no.
Seek
That
and
wasn't
Destroy.
the fetish. That
I didn't
was,
think it was.
That was the guys.
Zero
Zero
Shock.
Yeah.
Zero Shock.
Yeah.
That's who it was.
Yeah.
And it
That was the
so-
guys who showed up with no gear.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Last minute. Yeah.
that was
Sure, you
just,
guys
it
can
was
use
so
the
funny to see that because my first band, we were a thrash band and we did Seek and Destroy as a cover.
Mhm.
And it was just like, oh, great. I'm back here. I'm 1994 again. Here we go. And it was so great to see little, the high school kids be playing that. That was badass.
That's classics.
Oh,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
were so they killed it too. It was really cool.
My mom actually had tickets to go see Metallica, and she was pregnant with me, and I wasn't supposed to be born until later in April. And the night that Metallica was playing, she went into labor and she missed the concert. So fast forward to 7th grade, I bought her the box set for her birthday that had like all the DVD interviews and all the albums and stencils and stickers and all the stuff. And she puts in the DVD and they, the interviewer was like, what's the most memorable performance? And they're like, April 10th. 1986, and my mom went, "You bitch!" And I was like, oh, "Sorry, my bad." So because of me, she missed what they said was their favorite show.
I don't even know how you can pick that out. Like I did a show or two, and I don't know because I had fun at every one of them. Like I really love small venues. I'm looking forward.
Best and the worst.
Yeah.
They all kind of,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the show Friday because it's a small venue and those are fun.
that's
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying, man. It reminds me of the punk rock shit from back in the day. Like,
Yeah.
It's
Big-
right.
The Big Daddies, the Bitchleys, the St. Mike's, stuff like that.
Dude, St. Mike's, man. When we lost the engine room, it was like, it's cool. We still got St. Mike's. And then St. Mike's was like, well, shit. Like 926 it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay. Like it's an okay room. Like,
yeah,
I lived
like-
at that joint.
They I'm not talking shit about it. We're playing there next month, but it's like they like almost went all in on it, but like kind of didn't. So like you still get like touring bands kind of like coming through there, and depending on who's running sound, that room can sound really good. Depending on who's running sound, that room can sound like fucking ass though.
Yeah.
And it's a good room, but it's also kind of a weird room because they do the they don't have the fucking back bar open most times, so it's like you got to go into like Pug Mahomes to like get a beer.
Mhm.
So it's that type of shit where like you have
Walking
to go
past
into
side of
another
the stage.
room
yeah.
besides the where the band's playing, and like you kind of like you can like kind of like watch the migration.
Yeah.
You're on stage, it's like okay, bye.
I saw Norma Jean
Oh,
there
cracking.
when it was Rehab. I got to see Norma Jean there.
Rehab.
That was really good show. But just
Well,
like what
Rehab,
you're saying,
they would actually have the backstage open. And shit,
Yeah.
Or, I mean the back bar open.
yeah, but that place was so packed. People were just going to Pugs anyway. So
Yeah, I love the small venues. I think there's only one that I will not be back to. I don't give a fuck who's playing. I'm not going.
In
What?
Tallahassee?
The Bark.
mm,
Never.
Really, I haven't made it out
Oh,
Nope.
Those
Not
guys-
gonna I went and saw Thunder the Snake there. They fucking crushed it. Mason was having some equipment problems, but shit happens. But there was this one member of the staff who's a hateful fucking asshole of a human being. Ruined it. Won't be back. No thanks.
I don't blame you.
But that's just me. That's my personal as a
consumer.
yeah, as a consumer, as a patron of the joint. Pay attention to what your staff's doing.
Yeah.
So your staff treats people like shit. They ain't coming back, dude. I know, and I'm not the only one. There's a lot. I get a lot of these.
Mhm.
The Warrior was one of those places that like our crew would be like, "Hey, you guys are playing the Warrior? We'll catch you on the next one." Like some people just wouldn't go there. Like the Bark is another part of our like people are like, "You guys are playing the Bark? Catch you on the next one."
Yeah.
And it's we don't give a fuck. We'll play fucking wherever. And like none of these places have ever like fucked us over or I've seen them do like shitty stuff. But
Yeah, and I think,
again, you hear stories of people just being like, "Yep, I'm not going back there."
and I think that's one of the things that venues really need to pay attention to. They have to take care of the bands for sure, but they have to take care of the fans
Mm-hmm.
just as much as the bands.
100%.
More than the bands.
Yeah, because I mean, if you treat the band like shit, they ain't gonna be back, and the fans that showed up to see that band, they ain't gonna be back either. But if you treat the fans like shit, I don't care how many times Thunder Snake plays there. I'm like, oh.
Right.
I get that.
So
Well, that's
venue owners out there, fucking pay attention. Take care of the people that are paying their bar tabs.
Well,
Yeah.
on that right there, like me and Matt were talking about this on the way over here. Like, super stoked about Madam G's
Mm-hmm.
and fucking Legacy, man. I mean,
Yeah.
like we were just like, there's kind of like almost like an electricity, almost kind of like in the scening, and it's like, ooh,
Mhm.
new venues who give a shit.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah. It's like, not only do you want to play there, but you want to go see like other bands play there. You want to go see your friends play there. You want to go hang out there, you know?
And
Yeah.
they actually promote.
So,
Yeah.
Yes,
Which-
right?
yes, they
That's-
have.
yeah.
I've noticed that.
What the hell is that?
Right.
Yeah. It's
Right.
crazy. So many bands, places will book bands, and then
No,
the
promotion.
waitress doesn't even know who's playing.
Yeah,
You can call up and ask. And I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't
they
mean
are.
like it's she says I don't know, but she's like, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that is
Yeah, that's what I hear as well.
Madam G's, they are coming in at a really interesting time during our local music scene, and the fact that they are promoting the fuck out of these shows.
They are promoting the shit out of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
And they're nice as shit. Like, you know, when I went and hung out there the other night, man, like, talked to every single one of the owners. They're super cool. They fucking give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got reports back from the bands that played there, our Final Feud and all them, they said it was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Said it was great.
Good.
Yeah. I think you guys are gonna have a blast.
Those guys get a house PA and
Hashtag.
fucking rock.
Yeah,
That's right. Get
And
up
we
in there.
talked to them about the PA. Friday night, we're bringing our PA. But in the email, we were going back and forth, and they are very interested, and they're going to have a house PA.
Yeah.
So that'll change that whole gig, because that'll be fantastic. As long as
Oh,
they
yeah.
have somebody to run it.
Yeah.
Hey, we got you Friday night.
I'm running it Friday night.
And
Yeah.
they've talked us into going with this fancy system we can do on his tablet. And
Nice.
it's really nice.
Hell yeah.
It's
And then
I'll
he got me a
never go back.
wireless. He got me a wireless so I can go out and listen to him, and I pretend like I know what I'm doing on the tablet and tell him push this one up, pull that one down.
We need to get some.
I don't really know what I'm
We
doing.
need to get wireless drums.
Hey.
So much.
Are those air drums?
Yeah.
Wait, Def Leppard.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Wait, that's the
Too soon.
Wait, Bob Marley. Oh, I got a question. It's kind of a serious one. Let's say
for cereal.
for cereal, hypothetically, you guys were in a band with one disrespectful band member that like just fucked up your gear, came over to your house, drank all your beer, did whatever the hell he wanted, full rock star mode all the time. What would you do with that individual?
I've been there, and I quit.
What have we done, Matt?
Kick the fuck
Kicked
out.
him out.
Yeah. We don't got time for that.
Life's too short, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter how good your band is, or how much you like it, or even how popular you're starting to get. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We've all
It's not
been
worth
there.
it.
We've all been there.
That's how we ended up being in a three-piece.
We started as
Yeah.
We could only find three assholes that could get along.
Yeah.
It's everything, man. Getting along is more important than almost everything else.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Because if you can't get along with these people, it doesn't matter how good you are, or even how good you get together. There's always exceptions. I mean, you get bands like, whatever, Fleetwood Mac or whatever, and they
They
all
don't-
hate each other's
But
guts,
they
but
don't
they're
last
fucking
long.
amazing.
They don't last long.
Right,
though.
but those are flashes in the pan, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can have this fantastic band, but if y'all don't get along, it's just you hate going to practice. You
Yeah.
always make up excuses for going to band practice.
Miserable.
And then you're
Yeah.
at shows and you're mad on stage, and the one bad thing goes wrong, and the whole show's shit now.
Yep.
Fighting, and man,
It just takes the fun out of it.
Yeah.
And why most people join a band is because they
It's
love
about fun
it and having
passion,
fun. And
right,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Why
One
do
one
it if
person.
you're not having fun?
That part.
Because we've had people approach us that wanted to join. We're like, no,
Yeah.
no, we're gonna be a three-piece.
Yeah, I don't blame you. You guys are awesome though as a 3-piece.
Thank
Look,
you.
Thank you.
I just said I wanted to be a backup dancer. It wasn't even that big of a deal.
we actually have an
Hey.
opening for a
A
backup.
backup dancer, and you got to pay my bar tab.
Well, you just have our bar tab.
Yeah, you can have ours.
No, you got to pay my bar tab.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen these legs? I'm a dancer. I was a natural born dancer.
So, are you gonna be a go-go dancer more specifically?
I'm gonna be a no-no dancer.
That's how you make the money, dude.
This is
Yeah.
my no-no square.
Anything worth doing is worth doing right. No daddy, I pooped there.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wait, what?
Who said that?
Who said that?
I've been meaning to replace
Oh,
that.
this is a nice guitar, dude.
I've been meaning to replace that. It just says crazy shit from time to time.
Oh,
Fuck, disrespectful band member.
Besides me,
No, what would you do with one? Would you just quit the band? Would you talk to the other members of the band, fire him out? Say it's also like a friend of yours.
buckle
Just
through
like,
hands.
Just like cut him out of your life. What would you do?
it wouldn't be an issue from the beginning. It would just be like, yeah, not do kick rocks.
Yeah.
Kick rocks. You know, that shouldn't work. This is like my favorite thing in the whole world. This is like what I devote everything to. Nah, dude, kick rocks. You know.
That makes sense.
Good answer. 2 points.
I mean, it don't work. It don't work. And the thing is, like these guys. Everybody was saying was like that's like your release from like fucking every day. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we all have jobs and shit like that. It's like it'd be like one thing if like it was like this was like, you know, you're like making a living on the road and it's like, dude, fucking is really good, but fuck him. It'd still be like fuck him, like or her, you know, like you know, dude, like, kick rocks, you know.
Yeah.
Like I'd much rather like what these guys are saying, like play with a smaller group of people who actually give a fuck about each other and we can actually hang out in the same room than, oh man, somebody's really talented, but like we don't really want to hang out with them. Fuck that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Plus, having somebody that's supportive of you instead of critical all the time to me is a huge deal.
Well, nobody's going to be more critical of myself than myself.
Well, you got to be.
So it's like
But
I already got that covered.
You don't need Dave making fun.
Hi, my name's Dave. But it's funny we're talking about this because Matt and I, before we ever knew each other, were both in the same band with someone that you guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Individually, like we weren't in the same band at the same time, but we were both in the same band. And and I won't say anything because he may still live here. I don't know, but in any case, and he was fucking fantastic guitar player, like gifted, perfect pitch. He'd listen to something.
He could listen to something on the radio and be like, "Okay, I figured it out."
Yeah, I mean, he was so good, and his tone was amazing, but he was just impossible to be in a room with.
I get that.
Couldn't do it.
Yep.
Couldn't do it.
I have people I work with like
So
that.
long.
Yeah, it lasted. I think I was in the band like 8 months or so, and that was because, like, you know, we only practiced like once a week, and we only played like 4 shows.
Mm-hmm.
And had we been really playing, I'd have quit before then.
So you're like, "Holy
Yeah.
shit, we sound so good."
Oh, we were
But
so
it's like,
good.
At the same time, I can't do this for so long.
Yeah.
You know, you burn out really quick.
Yeah.
I think you realize who you're really dealing with when you go set up to go play a live gig.
Oh yeah,
Way different than practice.
way
For
different.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personal habits, become a big issue.
Once
there.
you put the pressure on, it's where it all comes out.
Because the first thing I do, I plug in my amp and then I run around cheese cup everybody.
Right.
Well, that's
Cheese.
supportive.
That's yeah.
You're being supportive.
I'm like,
Well,
there-
I'm
there you
gonna
go.
do that fucking 12 times anyway on stage. So like we just establish each other's scent. You're just establishing each other's scent. Oh,
Right.
Wait, you're establishing dominance though. You're like,
That's right.
I was like,
And if that don't work,
No.
I just piss on their cymbals if that don't work. Yep. And you know how hard that is? Those things are tall, man.
Especially
up
if there's
there.
a drum riser.
You're up there. You know, like, get your keels.
You,
Flex.
you gotta get the.
Every once in a while, you ballpoint pen. Time to time. What the fuck?
Well played.
This is taking a strange turn.
well, so in all seriousness, like we were lucky enough that we did a weekly at the warehouse. We did a year, like free reggae Thursdays at the warehouse, and it wasn't like an open jam, but we were like open for people to come jam with us, and so that we kind of used that as a kind of venting, like, oh dude, that guy can fucking shred. He's a total dickhead. Don't invite him back next time, like, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we kind of use that as kind of a venting like process, because it's like, sometimes like somebody like wants to jam with you and like they're just like way better than you, like out of your league, and you're just like, fuck, this dude's fucking awesome, or this girl's awesome, but it's just like, yeah, they're a fucking total pain in the ass to be in the same fucking room with, though. So it's like,
It's just not worth it.
yeah, it's just not worth it.
Or they just want to show off.
And that's
So they don't
that's
want to
another
play
thing
with you.
too.
They just
yeah.
want you to watch them.
Yeah, it's another thing too. It's like they're jerking off in front of you.
Matt, I know somebody like that.
Yeah.
A couple
It's the
people.
same guy I'm talking.
Dave's just stuck on that one.
That
he's,
was the worst.
he's like, that motherfucker.
That was the worst if you take away like alcoholism.
Yep.
That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to throw a downer question. You guys want to talk about pooping your pants or something?
I mean, okay, so this one time I pooped my pants.
In a related
Yeah,
note,
it's-
I'm going
it's
to
been a while for me.
I go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
I like how they all lean forward like I got something to say about that.
Yeah, who here hasn't thrown up so hard you shit your pants and popped a blood vessel in your eye? That's just a random Thursday.
You mean like in a steak and shake or something?
You mean like today?
Oh wow.
Should we listen to some Trial by Stone?
Yes.
Let's play it. Let's play a little bit.
I
Play,
did.
play a little bit.
It's better than talking about
Quick
pooping.
little
Suit yourself.
This song's called Believe. Buck, you want to lead this in, buddy? Tell them a little bit about it.
So, a little bit on the EP. You played a little bit of Valkyrie earlier. So, like, kind of the concept of the EP is, it's like first song's kind of like, like getting amped on life, and then like goes into like the second song of being like, yeah, I'm gonna do something, and then like the third song is just like, oh, the world's all fucked up, I'm mad. But then the fourth song is like, well, you got to show up and fucking do something about it, like fucking manifest like that shit for yourself. So this is like kind of the
This is second.
this is kind of like the like I'm excited, like I'm encouraged, like I'm gonna be like on my own, and like things are gonna work out. I'm excited. And so like that's kind of where like, this song goes. Believe. Yeah.
They say I don't got no time to play guitar. I gotta go to school so I can make it far. But all I wanna do is just to jam this tune. Curl up in my bed and spend the day with you. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. But only these lucky know is you gotta prove that you got what it takes to make it really far. That you got what it takes to be a superstar. So when they come at you, you gotta come right back. When they push at you, you push it right back. Cause everybody's got their own destiny. You can make it as long as you believe in yourself. Why yo? Why yo? Why yo? Why yo? So when you wake up in the morning, it's like you read that beat. The one drop hits before you hit your feet. Before you even notice you start nodding that head, because the reggae music will never be dead. So the older you get, the rules they come your way. You got to keep on living. I say every single day. You're gonna wake up, you see you miss your shot. Little time is the only time we got. So when they come at you, you gotta come right back. When they push at you, you push it right back. Cause everybody's got their own destiny. You can make it as long as you believe in yourself. Why yo? Why yo? Why yo? after the years gone by, he let other people live his life. Now the actions of his past have dipping on his hell. On his hell! He never learned to seize the day, and now we know he hates himself. So when they come at you, you gotta come right back. When they push at you, you push it right back. Cause everybody's got their own destiny. You can make it as long as you believe in yourself. Why yo? Why ya 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 yo? Why yo? Why ya ya yo? Ya 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 yo! Ya yo!
Googly eyes.
Googly eyes.
Hey.
Frank and I were over here having a conversation by ourselves. My bad.
All by myself.
And Buck just fucking vaporized.
Yeah, he
He got.
was like, I'm out. He got sick of our. He got sick of our shit.
So I'd like to say we're kind of chilling and we're just being professional and chilling and stuff. But y'all are holding out on us for the partying because there is a fucking first aid kit in the bathroom. And I've been to parties. That is an indication that things could go horribly awry.
Or they're just prepared, Dave.
There you go.
Yeah, did you look in it?
I did not. Because I also have been to parties and I know that that's a bad idea.
It's full of lube and straws. So
Yeah.
whatever you take away from that.
Well,
Don't put a black light on that shit.
in a related note, I can't say where I recently saw a bathroom mat that said, "Please don't do coke in the bathroom."
Nah.
Dude.
Nice.
It was a shower mat, like a full-on giant shower mat. That said, "Don't do coke in the bathroom."
Dude, that's fucking Miami, man. It's like, don't do fucking coke in the fucking stalls in Miami. Fucking do it on the fucking counter like everybody else. people gotta take a shit.
Be an adult.
And they have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Be an adult.
So we have a question that I am often barred from asking, but since I'm not the one that has asked this question, we're going to ask a question.
What's your favorite string?
What are your
Nice.
favorite? What are your favorite strings, buddy?
No,
Matt, what's your favorite strings?
What's your favorite
G
string?
string.
The G.
There you go. Good answer.
100%.
Gear. Frank, what's your setup?
As far as guitars, I've always kind of leaned towards like Fenders, Charvels, Jacksons. My latest guitars I've been playing, what I'll probably be playing on Friday nights, built by a buddy of mine named Billy Danos. And
You got a custom guitar?
Yeah,
It's got two customs.
got two customs. Well, the one I bought off of him,
That's adult money.
and then the next one I actually designed, ordered all the parts and sent to him.
You jerk.
Yeah,
We know a guy.
I'll
who
put
would
you in
like-
touch with him,
Yeah.
Okay, no, dude. Are you kidding me?
and he'll make you a knife too. I got a knife. Got a knife and
Knife,
two guitars from him.
guitar. What?
It's
That's like a Tuesday for Frank.
Yeah.
Knives and guitars, man.
It's called
You had me at hello.
a custom guitar.
And as far as amp, PV Valve King.
Very
What's,
nice.
what's the Valve King? Is that a tube?
You have go tube.
It's got valves.
Combo?
Yeah, you have to.
Tube,
It's got valves in it.
single 12.
How many watts you run into that?
I don't know.
Enough.
Dave says I can only turn it. Dave says I can only turn it to 1.5.
Right.
Well, what do you run you run your guitar really hot if you're running your amp
Yeah,
low?
Yeah.
What guitar are you running?
the
custom.
the custom one. Yeah,
The custom that I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
The Frank special.
it's made by
What's your
Buddy.
pickup selection? You running single coils or humbuckers?
Always humbuckers. Yeah, I can't remember what they are.
How do you bridge it? You do both of them or run the neck?
I usually run on the bridge.
Yes.
Ooh, get that bite.
Wait, you're running on the bridge.
Huh?
I'm sorry. I got confused for a moment.
You always run on the bridge.
Yeah,
I like
always run on the
chord
bridge.
sustain and-
Yep.
You play. You do your rhythm and your
Yeah.
leads on the bridge.
I did like playing on the neck pickups for leads and rhythm, or not rhythms, but solos and shit. But yeah, whenever it comes to rhythm, no, you gotta go bridge.
It depends on the guitar, though. Like, 'cause if you have a Les Paul and you're not using the neck pickup, what the fuck are you doing?
Why do you even have a Les
Like,
Paul?
why even own one?
That's why the one I had built doesn't have one.
Right, just have one
So the
pickup.
volume knob.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
Dude, that's
I think you're just making
That's
Buck jealous at this point.
I can hook him up with Billy.
I don't know, Buck. You gotta. I know what your setup is myself, and I like your setup. But for our
like my
listeners
setup.
and our friend here, what
But
do
that sounds so dope as fuck, right?
bro? I'm kind of impressed by yours though, as well.
Dude, all I can say is for some reason, American Music Supply let me finance gear.
Sit forward a little bit, buddy. There you go.
For some reason, American Music Supply let me finance gear, and I financed every single piece of that. Like, there's,
It's that 420 credit score.
so my triple rec sitting in the trailer right now, which is I fucking love, but like I think we had talked about that shit before. It's like it's 150 watts tube, and it's like you got to get that to like a certain volume before like you get the tone.
Yep.
So rocking the EVH 50 watt,
Oh,
like you can get the fucking tone without the volume, which is what's up. And
yeah.
I'm loving that shit.
It's all
dude.
up. It's all.
So EVH Eddie Van Halen does a 5150 version of the PV 5150, and instead of 100 watts, it's 50 watts, and which is a ton of fucking power. Like it's still like way more power. Like especially because any venue you're gonna fucking play, you're gonna be fucking like you're gonna be fucking mic'd up. Like
Yeah, I think,
you know,
I think mine's
or
50.
DI'd. You know, I got the DI in the back too.
Yeah.
So it's just like the dude. When I was playing that fucking triple rec all the time with my 412 fucking Marshall slant, sound guys hated me. And like I got to the point where like I was like turning my cab backwards.
Yep.
And it'd be mic'd, so you get the mic, but like you weren't getting the
It's not
fucking
getting
act-
blasted.
you weren't
Yeah.
getting, you know, because like I said, that fucking amp, you have to get it to a certain volume to actually get the tone you want.
Mhm.
The 5150, awesome fucking tone, low volume. So, and I got a PRS guitar. No big deal.
Got a beautiful green, dare I say, jade green.
The green,
Yeah. Yeah, PRS. Oh, it's beautiful.
It is really pretty.
Double cutaway.
Similar how what?
Is that a maple neck?
It's an ash neck
It's
with
an
a
ash.
rosewood fingerboard. I would.
Oh, the
It's
fingerboard is
funny
rosewood.
because like so I was totally crushing on Dick from fucking Fighting Giants
Yeah.
guitar the other day.
Yeah, his Telly?
fucking Telecaster with
Yes.
his all maple neck.
Yep.
There's like all maple neck. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
All like maple fingerboard, maple neck.
The
It's like, I
the
love that
feeling
shit,
of
dude.
the maple necks is just it's incredible. It really
I love,
is.
dude. I love that shit, dude. Those telly necks, like the fat telly necks,
Yep.
like all maple. That's just so good. It's butter. It's the butter. But it's just like
It's
if you want to
butter.
like play like deep like chords, like it's there on you. But if you want to start being like that maple, oh. The response to the maple neck without that fucking like rosewood looks cool. But
Right.
It's like give
I
me
agree.
fucking a maple fucking fretboard.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. This guy just gave me a boner.
Okay.
Cut to commercial. Can we cut to commercial real quick?
Yeah. So what's your gear?
I've been through a bunch of stuff, but I've been really happy with what I have now. I have very little desire to get anything else. I'm playing a Warwick Corvette,
Hey,
5-string.
just got one. Double buck.
Did you?
Jeremy's
Yeah,
done with that
sweet.
shit. Yeah.
4-string.
Mine's got a jazz setup, not a double buck. I've been playing that for a while. I have another bass is a Dean Edge 5.
Ooh.
That was my first bass, and that's what I'm playing now because one of the tuning keys broke in half on the Warwick.
Really?
Look out for that. And I haven't put it together. I'm going to try to make sure I have it for the show on Friday.
Wait, you got to tune these things?
And then
Sometimes you got to change the strings every year or two.
I was wondering if that shit all the way out
you
there,
just
Dan.
alternate the strings.
That is a
so
dirty,
like the
that's a
worn
dirty
ones.
lie.
Like you put,
That is a dirty lie. You do not need to change the string.
No, bass strings never go bad.
And then I'm running through a couple little pedals. I have a Joyo overdrive pedal that I fucking love, and they don't make anymore. And I'm like, I baby it.
You're using an overdrive pedal in your bass? Outstanding.
There's a lot of songs where, especially the '80s kind of glammy stuff, like the Poison stuff and stuff. You have to fill that space out.
Yeah.
But I don't want so much distortion that it's
Yeah.
too much.
Right.
But then there's some songs
You don't want
where,
to make it muddy.
but on other songs, like we do song 2. But,
Oh, nice. Blur.
right. And so I
Yes.
have to have
Yes.
that. Then you want the big distortion.
Yeah.
Or sometimes we'll do which the Nickelback song
Figure you out.
"Figure You Out" has
Yeah.
that big beefy distortion on it, so I'll step on it for that.
Nice.
And then I run through an MXR preamp into a Ginsbins 15.
Jesus Christ.
My Ginsbins is fucking amazing. But I got it right when Fender bought them, and they went on clearance. And that thing's fantastic. It's 500 watts into a 15. It's a combo, and I do not need anything else ever, because I have a line out.
Right.
If that can't carry it, my PA can certainly carry it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, and it's just, it's really simple, but it sounds so good and clean. And the Ginsbins handles the low B. I've always played a 5-string since I took up bass. I've never even owned a 4-string.
on bigger stages, is that enough on the stage, or do you need like some through your wedges?
Through the wedges. Here's the thing though, that not necessarily, because rarely on the Ginsbins do I go over 3. So if I needed it and the space made it viable, like outside you would lose it. It doesn't have enough ass. It's just one speaker. But if you're indoors on a big space, I can turn that up to 6, 7, 8, and it's more than enough for me. And then it'll always push another 15 if I'm not worried about it. God, like I have another 15 at the house or at the band practice.
Dude, the dual 15s is one of my favorite setups.
I ran that for a long time, but then like when you're doing 4-hour shows and load ins and load outs, and I'm like, the least amount I can carry. Quite honestly, I'd go to ampless. My pedal board is ready, and our PA is.
You got no tone that way, though.
Oh, that's not true at all. We've got an 18-inch sub, and we've got about 7,000 watts of PA. It's better than my amp. So, I mean, the only problem with it, though, I don't like, though, is the tone coming back at me in the monitors.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet you play harder than you.
I do. That's the problem. It is actually the problem is we have 12s for monitors, and they're fantastic, but running no amp on the bass, I find myself playing a lot harder. I end up with blisters.
Right.
So
He whines.
Yeah, and then I whine.
Whines a lot.
But the Ginsbins and the Warwick, hey, I'm blessed to have those two things. So,
What you got?
I keep it simple. I have a Gretsch Catalina Maple Series 7-piece, but typically I use the 5-piece for most of our gigs. A lot of crash, a lot of splash cymbals, but otherwise keeps it simple with 5-piece.
What's your setup?
With what?
Your drum setup.
I got a Gretsch Catalina Maple with my heads Remo or Evans G2 coateds. So it sounds pretty good.
Pretty good?
I mean, how many pieces? Like what were you?
5.
Did you miss that?
5 pieces, just a snare, two head toms, and 1 floor tom. A bunch of crash cymbals, couple splash, and a ride.
No China.
No China.
Oh,
No China.
We don't really need a China in
We
our
don't need
band.
it. I'd be down for it.
Yeah.
Shit, I want a cowbell.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, I would love to play cowbell. every
More
song,
cowbell.
but,
What was that commercial with the triangle? I think it aired at the Super Bowl.
Oh,
you know what
yeah,
I'm talking
I saw
about?
that.
So good.
Yes.
It was so good.
We don't
yeah.
need
That was awesome.
Yes. But yeah, I mean, shit. If I could play triangle every time, shit, I'd do that. But,
Triangle solo, man.
I keep it simple because my load-in is probably like the biggest part of like load-in for like the whole
100%,
band
yeah.
is the drums. So if I can keep it as simple as I can for every week, I'll do that. You know,
Yeah.
keep what I need: the snare, couple, toms, floor tom, couple cymbals. Keep it simple. You know what I need, and that's
And
what I
you
rap with.
always buy the extended warranty on the cymbals, right?
Yes. Yeah. The 5-year warranty, it comes in handy.
Has one ever made it long enough that you were out of warranty?
Never.
I didn't think so.
I always use my warranty after a year. So
But it just
That's
keeps you in new symbols.
yeah, I
You
just
keep breaking them, and then
I
get
just
new
break them, put a new warranty on them, get a new symbol. So
Oh yeah.
Rob,
So-
guitars. What do you got?
what do you got?
I have a Yamaha Dreadnought acoustic. That has been my daily banger for years now. Like it's all that I play. pretty
That's the
much.
one that you bring up here sometimes.
Did I bring it up? Have I brought my guitar?
I don't think
No,
so.
I think that was Landon's. guitar.
Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was Landon's.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever brought it in. And I also have a Ibanez S series with a little Fender practice amp that I have not touched in a year.
Okay, dust it off. Man. Dust it off. Dust it off.
Yeah, I get depressed when I think about my guitar shit sitting at band practice.
Yeah, right.
Well, you don't understand. I've got a Les Paul. I've got a Jackson Dinky. I've got a PB Van Halen, a Wolfgang.
Nice.
I've got all these great guitars and shit. I have not touched those. They haven't even come out of the case
Yeah.
in probably
Yeah, I
2
haven't.
years.
I haven't touched
Jesus.
my Ibanez. It's been months.
right.
It's been months. I have an acoustic, and I don't even use a pick. I picked up a pick a couple of days ago, and it felt fucking wonky in my hand because I've been playing without a pick for fucking years now.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, just a little Yamaha shitty acoustic. Probably was $100 whenever I got it.
What the fuck is a pick?
Well, I bass player.
Hey, I play with a pick sometimes.
I saw you. I
Well, like
called the
when-
cops.
I do it.
Shame.
I do
That's
it.
illegal.
Shame.
I played 15 years without a pick.
That's funny. Shame.
Shame.
That's funny.
Game of Thrones, yeah. Shame.
I played a really long time without a pick, and there's hardly anything that we play that I could not play with my fingers. But some of the songs tone-wise is better with a pick. A lot of the Poison, a lot of the
Don't
Van
ever, don't ever
Halen.
say that again.
It's true. Sorry.
Just because
And-
they do it, don't mean you
No,
need
but
to
it
screw it up
sounds,
too.
it's just a totally different sound. And then secondly, when you play in 4 hours,
Yeah.
sometimes when Billy Idol's doing 16th notes, a pick is the way to go, my friend,
Yeah.
because you are done.
I would not want to do like
You're
fucking
playing the
gallops.
third
I
set.
don't know.
Oh,
You know?
doing gallops and stuff. And,
Yeah.
and well, I can do gallops with my fingers. I mean, we always kick around playing the Trooper.
Yeah.
And we're one of these days we're going to pull
We're
it
gonna
out of
do
the
it.
show.
We're
We're
gonna
going to do
We're
it.
gonna do an Iron Maiden song.
And like I said, there's nothing I can't specifically play with my fingers. But when I joined this band, I started realizing the benefits of playing with a pick. And don't call the cops. And now I find myself, especially on our original stuff, and the tone that we have is more of a upbeat, rocky kind of. Well, in all the pop punk songs, when we do Blink 182 or Bowling with Soup or whatever,
Yeah.
the pick is the way to go.
Yeah.
It just sounds different.
Yeah.
But when we're doing like, when we do a Queen cover or something, or whatever, I play with my finger.
Yeah.
Yeah, like not using a pick, I can guarantee you I'm not playing battery.
Right. Well, there's certain things. I mean,
Yeah.
People still play
So-
that?
Oh my God.
So
I had to get one more.
Emotional damage.
So on this conversation right here, like, when Steve started playing with us, like, he was a punk rock bass player. Ding, 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 like, played with
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, dude, you can't play reggae like that. Reggae has to be
More sustained notes.
Right.
A little softer. Yeah. A
so
little smoother.
and he totally did that. And going back to, because you brought this up, the outro to
Yes.
Rise Above.
Yep.
So what Steve has started to do, and I got to give him mad props for this. This is what he started doing. He will hold his pick like this, and he'll play fingers
Like a chicken picking.
like this.
Yes.
And then be able to switch in. And the outro on Rise Above,
Yes.
with the fuzz, he's playing chords too
Exactly.
with the pick.
Yep.
So if for a second it was just like, yo, dude, nope. If you're like the real bass players play with their fingers all the time. The real bass players play with their fingers all the time. All the time. Brother, listen to me. Like I'm saying,
No,
this
he's
is
Buck's right. Buck's
This
right.
is like a
2 points.
come to fucking like terms moment with me. It's like no, brother. Like the real bass players like play with their fingers all the time. You can do that. You can do that. But he kind of like made it his own, like with being able to like have a pick and these, but still.
I bet you he saw a guy. There's this older cat, a session player
So
named Bobby Vega. He's played on lots of famous songs that I can't name off the top of my head. But you know, he's one of those session guys that's been on everything. But his name's Bobby Vega. If you get the chance, check him out. He plays with a hybrid pick kind of thing, and he can move it in and out, and you'll never even see it. Like, and he'll play lots of muted up notes with the pick. So it'll be, and it's just fucking phenomenal. And it, you can't even tell that he's not playing with his fingers, because half the time, like you said, he's playing other ghost notes with the other three
Yep.
fingers.
Yep.
It's fucking phenomenal. That's awesome.
You can always hear a pick in the mix. You can always hear that scratching
right,
pick.
but sometimes
in the mix.
like it's
Sometimes
like
that's the sound.
it's
It
good.
doesn't need it. Yeah.
To me, like it was just like if I was playing bass, I'd just. But that's kind of like,
And that's too
if
much
you're
equipment
like
to carry
the up and
around.
down, the up and down thing though, like. Okay, fair enough. If like you're like going for like a more of a high end
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Oh, right, like Les
Yeah,
Or if
Claypool.
you're,
Yeah.
right. Or if you're going for
Except he
like,
doesn't use a pick.
yeah, but
No, he doesn't.
Again, I wouldn't use a pick.
well, you got bands like you know, a lot of all the punk bands play with picks.
Yeah, most of them can't play bass. I mean, look at how fucking.
Well, don't make me start naming bass players that play with a pick.
One,
Because
two.
we got Tom Hamilton.
And I'm the
We got Paul McCartney. We've got
I
Chris
know. You already
Squire.
said.
We've got.
You
I
already
mean,
said Duff.
Jason
I know.
this
I
is
know.
this is an argument as
Jason
old as
Newsted,
time.
who
No, I wouldn't even count him as.
the bassist.
Well, he's a great bassist.
Except
but
that one album that he played on, which I really liked, Injustice for All.
Injustice for All, he was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Sounded great. Nailed it. That's the best way. That's the best way to nail it is not show up.
Oh Lord.
That was fun. Hey, what do you guys got for musician jokes?
Oh, I got a good one.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, Steve. Or sorry, Colton.
Oh, shit.
How can you tell when a drummer is knocking at your door? The knock gets slower and slower.
Oh, good one.
Speeds up and slows down. Speeds up and slows down.
I love it.
I got one. Sorry, Matt. How do you tell if the stage is level?
Oh, I don't know this one.
The drummer's drooling out of both sides of his mouth.
Nice. Hey, wait. I got one more. And this one rips on me, too. How many guitar players does it take to screw in a light bulb?
How many?
1. And 9 people to stand around and go, yeah, I can do that.
Actually, I've got one for you myself. How can you tell when the rock show is over? When the band members are putting their equipment away and the vocalist is smoking a cigarette.
How many vocalists does it take to put a screw in a light bulb?
How many?
Just one. He holds the bulb and the world revolves around him.
This guy gets.
Tell me how you feel now, Dave.
What's the difference?
What do you throw a drowning bass player?
His amp.
Well, shit.
If you throw a harmonica player and a keyboard player off a roof, who hits the ground first?
Who cares?
Exactly.
How do you get a guitar player off your front porch? Pay for your fucking pizza.
What's the difference between a guitar player and a pizza? A pizza can feed a family of 4.
I don't get it. I don't. Wait. I don't get it.
What do you call a singer without a girlfriend?
Homeless.
Homeless.
I went to a Renaissance festival in Cincinnati, and that was a joke the Pope told me.
Oh, really?
I was walking around, and he's like, "Let's see if you're a saint or a sinner." And my coworker David at the time was
Did
like,
you say the Pope told you?
"The Pope." He was the Pope or a priest, whatever you want to call him, at the Renaissance festival. He's like, if he,
No big deal. I'm just hanging out with the Pope.
yeah, right, just chilling. But David's like, if he tells you that you're a saint, I'm gonna riot. And I started laughing. So I went up there and I was wearing a Break in the Machine shirt. And he's like, so Break in the Machine, who is it? And I'm like, oh, it's, Josh's band, And he was just like, oh, he's like, so what do you call a drummer that has no girlfriend? And I said, I don't know. He said, homeless. And I laughed. And he goes, all right. And he said, so I blame all women for horrible music in this world. Do you want to know why? And I said, why? And he said, because y'all don't break them of their ambition before they get on stage. And I laughed. So he gives me the sinner thing, and he's like, you are a sinner for being a tall tale fish teller. He's like, you've told some good ones, like, I love you in your band. And I lost it. I was like, he had me going for a minute. I was like, oh, yeah, and then he said that, and I went, oh, shit, that was actually kind of funny. Awesome. So Friday night, we have, hang on. How
do you make a bandstand? Take away their chairs.
Tammy.
So this Friday we have at Madam G's, Lunar Urge is going to be playing with Trial by Stone. Nobody put the hashtag in the comments, so I guess nobody's going to get free tickets.
Not a one. Dude, hey,
nobody wanted free tickets.
That's fine. I'm paying for my tickets. I don't care.
WTF.
Right?
Got to show support.
Fuck that. You guys are on the list.
So what we can do is, should we make it a contest for one day for tomorrow and off the record?
Yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to do that.
Nah, don't do that.
Don't do that?
Don't help us promote the show at all.
Yeah. I think it's a horrible idea.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll go over it here in a bit.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But this Friday night, make sure you guys are at Madam G's. Make sure you come out, say hi to Lunar Urge, say hi to Trial by Stone. And
they have Lunar Urge, they have Trial by Stone, they have drink specials.
Oh yeah.
They got cheap door for you people that did not fucking do the hashtag. Y'all gonna be paying.
Sucks.
They got all that shit.
Damn. Could have had two free tickets.
And come out and support a new venue.
Yeah.
If nothing else, just come and show up and pay for the door and have a drink and go home. We just need people to support the new venue. Like,
absolutely.
They need to make sales.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited to check that shit out.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. What do we have for an outro?
I think I'll play the intro for the outro. What do you think?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Off the Record Music Show.
You got it.
Bye.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Yep. Are we done?
Okay, bye.